Yeah, I started playing volleyball at school when I was 13. The reason I started playing volleyball is because there was no basketball team. So I really liked to play basketball as a kid. But at my school there was no basketball, so the teacher said come and try volleyball, and immediately I fell in love with the sport and played as much as I could every day, every week. Yeah, when I was playing volleyball as a student and as a teenager, I understood that you could play professional volleyball, but there was no professional league in the UK. So it was my ambition to try and find a team in Europe to try and play at the highest level possible. And when I finished my studies in the UK, I had the opportunity to move to Belgium and to play as a professional for a few years there. When I finished playing professionally, I had a year of trying to find out what it is I wanted to do with the rest of my life, but volleyball was in my blood. It was something that I was very passionate about, and very quickly I thought about becoming a coach. It's something that I was always interested in as a player. And after that year when I stopped, then slowly I started to make the diplomas for being a volleyball coach and started at the bottom in the lower leagues in Belgium, and every year trying to make some progress. And slowly but surely in 2007 I started as a professional coach. Yeah, my first encounter with the Polish national team volleyball was at Earls Court in the London 2012 Olympic Games. I will always remember this match because when we arrived on the bus from the Olympic Village, there was red and white all the way down the street leading to the sports venue. The Polish fans were there. They were really enthusiastic. There was a real energy about this game, and we walked out for this game at the Olympics and it felt like it was a Poland home game. There was so much red and white, supporters were going crazy, and the atmosphere in the gym was electric. So that was the first time that I worked in the coaching staff to play against Poland, and it was certainly something that I'll never forget. Yeah, my coaching career started initially in the UK with the Great Britain programme, and then I moved back home to Belgium. That's where my family's from, and slowly built up my coaching career with the Belgian Federation. I worked also in Holland at club level, and then I moved on to Noliko Maaseik in Belgium. I did 1 year as assistant coach with Daniel Castellani, and then I had the opportunity to take over, which was a great honour. I was very proud to have that opportunity to coach Noliko Maaseik. I was there for 5 seasons. So really, yes, Belgium has been my home since the late 90s, and recently I took the Belgian nationality. Yes, with Champions League with Noliko Maaseik and now Maaseik, we played many times against Polish teams. In 2018 we played against Skry Bełchatów. At home we played very well, and I think at the time perhaps Skry had a difficult day. They weren't at their best, and we won 3-0, so obviously for us this was a super victory, but we were a little bit shocked that it was 3-0. We expected in the return game in Poland a few weeks later that it would be a very difficult match, because now the Polish team expected to show us what they could really do. We arrived and we played an incredible first set and won, but after that we really struggled, and in one set I think it was something like 25-14. So it was a really tough game, super atmosphere in the gym in Bełchatów, but we managed to win the 4th set and go to 5 sets. And in this 5th set, I think the team played one of its best sets of volleyball for the whole season, and we won 3-2. So overall, we won both games against Bełchatów that season. What I remember was a very tough game and a very good performance from my team, Maaseik, at that point. But I also remember that after the game, the fans of Bełchatów came to us and gave us a hand and said, "Bravo, you guys played really well." And that's something that stuck with me, because it was a tough game against a great opponent, great coaches, great club. And we managed to find a way to win, but the crowd and the fans really appreciated that it was a good game, and that's something that stayed with me for the rest of my career. Yes, I've been working since 2019 with the club environment in the winter, and then working with the Finland national team in the summer. that's been a really enjoyable part of my coaching career. I like very much to make the combination between the club and the national team. It's a very proud moment for me to be coach of Finland, something that is really in my heart, and I really enjoy that work. We finished the first part of this summer's programme in June. We played the Silver League. We were very close to qualifying for the Golden League, but unfortunately we lost 15-13 in the fifth set to Romania. Romania had a bit more experience than we did at the crucial moments, but I think that we played very, very good volleyball, and certainly for this period of the summer we really improved our level a lot. We've just had a short break for a couple of weeks to let the players and the staff to relax a little bit, and we actually start again on Saturday, so tomorrow, with the second phase of the European Championship qualification series. So we'll start tomorrow. Yeah, the opportunity to work with Skry Bełchatów is for me fantastic. I'm very excited about the chance to come and work in the PlusLidze, but particularly, like we said before, the chance to coach Skry is special because we have some history together when we played against each other in the Champions League. I think it's a very exciting team, and for sure everybody knows the name of Skry Bełchatów in European volleyball, a very rich and strong tradition with championships, with cups and with Champions League. So for me it's a very exciting challenge, something that I'm certainly looking forward to, and I can't wait to get started. Something that is really interesting for me is indeed this high pressure environment. I think that when you are a sportsman or a sports coach, you work very hard for those moments that you want to compete and you want to test yourself at the highest level. This is something that in my career I've always tried to embrace, and certainly at club level and at national team level, that's part of the job. You know, you like to work hard, but you like to test yourselves against the best coaches and best players that are out there. And I think that a team with the ambition of Skry Bełchatów is really exciting, and for me, I relish that challenge. I look forward to that pressure, and something that I'm certainly looking forward to getting into the PlusLidze environment and playing this week-to-week volleyball at a very, very high level. Yes, in the PlusLidze it's clear that the level is very high, and you have not only the Polish national team players, but you have top level players from all over the world, and I think that's what makes the PlusLidze really exciting from a sports level. Obviously as well, the Polish public, the fans, they understand volleyball, and the energy and the enthusiasm for volleyball all over Poland is massive. So I think that together makes a really, really exciting league. For me personally, it's something that I'm certainly looking forward to. I want to operate at the highest level possible, and I think that playing every game in such a competitive league, and next year with 16 teams, I think that that's really interesting. Every team will be difficult to play, difficult to beat, and it will be a really tough season. But for me, that's the kind of challenge that I really look forward to.